Hi, beautiful day, y'all. My name is Julie Marshall, and this is Mama's Farm Living Sober. If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. I have 26 years sobriety, 36 years off of methamphetamines, and I'm working on my 23rd month of caffeine free, and I have over a month nicotine free. I'm a quitter, I'm an overcomer, and this is my farm. So, yeah, it's Mama's Farm Living Sober. I am in Denver. Well, we can say Denver proper, improper. But anyways, been working outside here in the yard, and I came across this this steel beam of sorts, steel corner framing, corner thing, 45-degree angle, metal steel thing. Here, I'll switch the camera. That. I hadn't swept it off, but there it is. It's 2 on 2 inch on one side, the flat side that you see, and the other side that you don't at the angle is an inch. But it would be really a good thing for me to use on my roof up there to keep it down and on the corner. It's really long. Actually, I think it'll overextend. But either way, I'm going to document pulling it out because I got it ready. So I might as well have you with me and how it goes. So let's flip you around. Oh, did it start going glitchy? I think it did. Now, I have a thing, as you saw me when I switched it, it went back to normal. Glitchy in my phone because all of my videos are done through my phone. If it's glitchy, it's a spirit interfering. So that's that. You know, a lot of people see on paranormal videos and stuff when the camera goes blurry. Well, mine does both blurry and glitchy. So, anyways, let's see. That's on the, oh yeah, that's on the lower thing. So, I'm going to put you here so as to watch me pull this out. It should be very easy because it's already mostly out. But it's going to be heavy. Ow! Well, it is not what I thought it was. I thought it was like a rack thing with slots for notches to hold frame on. It's not. It's just one huge steel beam. And that was heavy and it hurt when it fell on my hand. Here goes Lele doing her thing. Got fresh dirt. She'll scratch it up for me. But it's actually tucked behind this other tree over here. See there? So it's not exactly going to be the easiest thing to pull out. But I unburied it, so I'm going to pull it out. And I'm going to try to use it somewhere. Hi, Lele. Can you help me after I pull it out? Yeah. Huh. She's my good garden girl. She runs everybody else off. So I'm going to put you that way. I'm going to try to pull this out, straight out. So it just comes out from behind that thing. Okay. Now. There it is. Out from behind that tree. So, yeah. Well, it wasn't exactly buried in that far, but considering all the rocks that were there, yeah, it was pretty well buried in. And it was buried in when I was working on it because I thought it was like edge work. I had no idea. But wasn't. So anyways, I'm attempting to reduce down this mound since a lot of it is dried up and dried out and brittle. I'm going to take the ones that will not be that easy to break, and the ones that definitely won't be easy to break, they'd have to be cut. I'm stacking them over here, and hope that, I don't know, we'll do something with it. I don't know what, but I got to sort this pile down. I can't have this big old mound anymore. It's got to look changed because of code enforcement and my own self. I don't like it, and it's too big. It's too eye-cumbersome. So, see, the sun's over there. I guess I will, I don't know where I'm going to put you. I don't know where I'm working really, aside from here to there. So I guess I'll put you up over here. Fix this light. And away we go. Hey, that's not for you to chew. I gave you one. Domino, that's not for 1A. That's not for you to chew on. It's not. It's a no-no. come up with a better way to do this, because there's a lot of branches that aren't going to break. I had to figure out where to put them. They're long, and it'll take a bit for me to break them. So they're like that. Those middle ones that are quite in between the ones that can be cut and the ones that can't be cut. Ones that are too strong for me, but somebody else who's stronger than me could. Kind of catch-22. So that's what I have to do. I've just been shuffling this pile around for 2 years. It's, quite frankly, it is the original shit of the branches that I have knocked down from all of those over the last year. See, I don't know what's up. Flip it. Huh? I don't know. There's that. Maybe there's something in the alleyway. Let's check it. Yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you. So, that's my phone for you. Something's going on. That's one way. The other, I don't know anymore. It's glitchy. I don't have the money to replace it. Or it could just be a spirit. It doesn't happen all the time. You guys decide. You tell me. I don't know. I mean, I have a good idea. Spirit. I have them. Quite active. You know? But, it is what it is. So, this is what I'm doing. Yep, it's still glitchy. So I can't really show you all that I am working with. But, it's spirits for you. I love to play interference. There's chickens doing their thing, scratching and pecking. Oh, see, now you tell me, that thing almost stopped right there. Where, right there. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Clearly, it's not me. It's not the phone, because it stopped right there. Right there. What the F? I'm holding it. But I clearly found a spot that's not going ballistic. Still trying. Move it. Yep, there it goes. Huh. No, not the same spot anymore. Weird, huh? Okay, y'all. Well, hey, look there. Lele's found herself a spot. How cute. So there's your camera. I have spirits that surround us. We all do, for the most part. Look, I'm a believer of Jesus Christ. I know stuff happens, and they are in full believance of him too. So why would they not hang out with me? You know, I have views. They're on my other videos. You know, no, we're not alone. And there's a realm, there's phases of reality. This is one phase that you're looking at. There are alternate phases. Bet. So, this is what I do. This is what I am. And I do want to share that with the world, with the nation, with the state, city, state. At this point, it would be state. Okay? So, my arm's getting tired, y'all. I had to drop out of cosmetology because I couldn't keep my arms up for extended periods of time. So, really, I need a camera person that can assist me with this. Somebody who knows how to do all this crap, because I surely don't. I've tried, but I don't have the patience for it. It's not my thing. You know, making YouTube videos is really... I'm sharing this with y'all to share my experience, strength, and hope, and it's raw because I'm raw. I can't do all that other stuff right now. I don't have the tools, the equipment to do it. You know, I'm putting out, let's say I heard it earlier, I'm putting out a job application with the city, the people, and that in the state. Y'all are here, YouTubers, you people, everybody that's watching this, or that would be watching this, potentially would be watching this if YouTube would share it so kindly. I mean, this is for the people, by the people, right? Are you not tired of the politics? Look, as you saw, I'm a hardworking individual, and this is just a tip of the iceberg. Okay, I have chickens. I'm working part-time for my main wages, and I've been on Indeed for over a month doing applications through there. And I got started on that because the month prior I had gotten my marijuana industry card because I felt that they were hiring people. Oh, come to the industry, come to the industry. They're lying at their fucking ass, people. There's a shutdown right now because of what the Democratic politicians that are running this shit show have done to this state and done to us as a people. And y'all aren't sick of it? I live it. I've been living it for the last 10, 12 years. I've been deemed entitled homeless, traveling across this country because I couldn't get a job for squat. The economy sucks. Everything sucks because Democrats are running it into a shit show. That's exactly what Biden has done. 4 years is, quite frankly, not long enough when you're getting your foot in the water. And that's what Trump had done for 4 years. But I'll tell you what, as soon as Biden took over, it was a shit show. Just an absolute shit show. And y'all fell right into it, hook, line, and sinker. You did. You forgot real quick. Who was the one who shut down the borders? Who was the one who shut down the shipping, the overseas intake? That was Trump. Trump shut it down. Biden opened it back up again. So really, y'all got to give credit where credit is due. But here's the kicker. We're in Colorado. I'm in Colorado. And this has been a shit show for years, decades. Because when I got here with my son, well, I've been back and forth in Colorado and Texas and New York and California. My family was from Colorado. I can't say I was born here. I was born in California. But I've been drawn back to Colorado for my whole life, not knowing. But when I became a truck driver and drove over, yeah, began to realize, and then found out that my dad was from here and my family was from here. Explained a lot more. But I'll tell you what, my family has had political ties, if you want to call it political ties, but a patriotism. I'm going to call it a patriotism. My family has been patriots for 100+ years. Johnny Appleseed Chapman. Chapman's my family line. My mom's side. My mom's side. Then there's Pryor. Pryor was my grandfather's side. And I know that he was not from the South, but he was from the North. And he's black. I'm mixed, y'all. You looking at me now? I'm mixed. And I say in a joking manner, and it is joking, and I think it's quite funny. I need to go get something to drink, but I'm a reversed Oreo, y'all. I'm vanilla on the outside and chocolate in the middle. What? It is what it is. What? You know it. So, mine's documented, though. From the U.S., for since 1600s. So y'all, this is legit. I want to be a part of getting Colorado straightened out and out of this shit show of the Democrats running it into this hellhole that it's become. And that's what it has become. I grew up in California, and I'll tell you what, I haven't felt more restraint and more bound than I have in Colorado. there is a lot more freedom. There was a lot more freedom in California, but at the same time, too, it got screwed up. Newsom, amongst a few others. But it is what it is right now. And all I'm seeing is every single state that I have gone through in this journey across country in the last 12 years of being deemed homeless. It's been Democratic cities and states that have been running into shit. New York being one of them, big time. I was screwed there. But it was those who ran the shit show underlining the human services, the people who are still in the thick of it. Okay? And they helped me get out. They helped me get out. So, you know, what am I saying? I've gone through the shit of it, and I'm still going through the shit of it. Because it is just a bunch of crap. And I'm going to say it like it is. You know, y'all need to stop being so butthurt. That's half the reason why we're in the crapper that we're in right now, is because y'all get so butthurt. You don't do anything. You don't say anything anymore. My generation, the ones who, got criticized and condoned and probably got the beat crap out of them. Yeah, beat crap out of them. It is what I said it. Okay? Now, I gotta show you how cute this is. I got 3 birds over there dust bathing. Oh, they're gonna be nice and not make it all quick glitchy for you. See if I can zoom in. Aw. Look at how cute. Look at how cute. Yeah, huh? Okay, so here it is. I'm gonna wrap this up. Almost 30 minutes. It's not that long. But I'm done messing with that stuff for now. I got them occupied. I got meat thawing out in the house. And since that thing is way too long for me to do what I thought I could do with it, maybe. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Crap, I don't know how I'm going to anchor it on there. So, it is what it is. I dug it out. I used it in something. Well, y'all take care now. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. And, it's fall, y'all. He said, many will fall in the fall. Well, let's see what's happening. 'Cause I'm done with this. And I hope y'all are too. You know, I don't necessarily want to coin a phrase, but it is a phrase that was put into depiction, movies, a very long time ago. I'm kind of not feeling it right at the moment because I'm what you would call having a petty ball seizure. Bear with me while I snap it out of it. This is a prime example of what I've learned and trained through. I am autistic. I suffer from a malady of an autism, an ADHD most definitely, but an ODD, as some people would put it, oppositional defiance disorder. But I'm spirited, and I do have a focus. My focus has been to learn how to use my brain in ways that others shut down on. I'm looking forward to seeing that because I don't get to normally record myself while I'm doing it, but I clearly had at that time, which is awesome. And it just goes to show that I have learned how to discipline myself. So, that was a petit mal seizure in process of an individual like myself who's been trained to overcome and succeed where others have failed just because they've come up against a wall. I'm done with walls that overcome. I grew up in California where every house was surrounded by walls except for the front yard, and I learned how to climb those walls quite quickly. Okay, so you want to talk about the origin of parkour? Before us, you know, in prehistoric times, they were parkour well before y'all thought about it. But it is what it is. I'm the original of it. Being a valley girl, oh yeah. Yeah. And I did it in heels too, y'all. So, anyways, I'm done. I gotta go in and get something to drink. And probably something smoke a bowl because I am in my good health and I need it right now. So there's that, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. I do want to run. I am running for Colorado Secretary of State, y'all. It's gonna go by popularity vote, by you doing it, you changing it, you accepting what I have to offer, as I'm doing it for y'all, for the people, by the people. That's what I'm gonna do. Just like Trump is listening to what the people want, I'm gonna listen to what the people want. I have a very good idea what y'all want, and that's done with this bullshit. If you all understood, and I wish I had my copy, this is how the devil works. I will get another copy in hand, and I will explain it to y'all. And we're gonna get it changed. But the state constitution as it sits right now has been changed and manipulated very badly. What it had been even 6 years ago was very different. You know, it was very different. Did you know that in the state constitution, it's against the law for law enforcement to ask you any incriminating questions? So as soon as they pull you over and they ask you, do you know why I pulled you over? For one, they're asking you to be a fortune teller and read their mind. Do you know how to read their minds? No, you don't. So that's the first question you answer. Is you don't answer it at all, but you have to. You say no, because I don't know how to read minds. Sarcasm, but truth. Okay, truth. 2, they're asking you to incriminate yourself in a way that it's against the law for them. They're not supposed to ask that. So that's the second one. You know that by law, they're not supposed to ask you any incriminating questions, whether you are or are not. They are not supposed to ask you that. There's many different ways to approach situations, but that is not one of them. The first one by state law is you gotta have you gotta have insurance, right? State law, which is a monopoly in the corporational money of bullshit. Okay, in my book. But requirement of having insurance. That would be their first pertinent question. Please give up your license and insurance. Registration. Valid. First things, right off the bat. Any other question is a violation of your rights. But that's the way they do it. That's the way they should do it, but they're not doing it. Otherwise, there's no need for them to pull you over. Otherwise, they're wasting your time. So, there's a lot of that. Anyways, oh, and also pertinent to the time and topic, anything that is state confiscated by the city or by the county for state and county and city use for financial gain is a gross violation of our state constitutional rights. But they've changed that. I want to get that back. The original Constitution as it had been, we're going to get it back. No more amendments, no more change, no more adaptations. We're getting it back to basics, where the people are in power and the civil liberties are back in right order, period. For the people, by the people. That's what I want. What y'all want, I hope. So when this gets shared and gets it going, that's part of what my policies are. It's taking it back to basics. Doing what the people want. And you ladies, you should understand this more than anybody. When you're the secretary, you have the right. You know, you take in those applications. And how many people get, put in a separate pile? Well, quite frankly, I already know that truth. Been in it, lived it in Texas and in Colorado. And very badly in the state, in the domes over there, downtown. The ladies know quite well. When you're told to do a job and you pay to do a job, you're going to do a job and you're going to do it right no matter how wrong it is. So anyways, that I'm signing out. I might have excluded myself quite nicely with that, but I don't care who it is. I don't care who did it. It is what it is. It has been. I don't know where you are. I don't know who you are. So I didn't go in there very often. So what difference does it make? Don't take it too personal, y'all. Let's just get this shit right. But I'll tell you, if I know I'm right about that, how much more am I right about? I'm right about a lot of shit. A lot of shit, because I lived it. And all those will come out too, because I have nothing to hide. So y'all take care. Have a beautiful day. I'm wrapping this up. Get inside. Take care now. Have a beautiful day. Love through Jesus Christ and hugs through the Holy Spirit. Bye.